Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fellow again, Straussman, the GG. Yo, welcome to another reaction video. As you can see, maybe on the top left, State of Play, February 25th, 2021. It is March 3rd. I just want to shout out my family. It was good to see my uncle, my aunt, and my little cousin Jack. Love all three of you. It was an awesome time week here in sunny Florida. Just want to give them a quick shout out. If you guys didn't know, they were in town. That's why I wasn't able to do this live. A lot of shit happened when they were here. So we got a lot. We got to do the Pokemon Direct. I'm hoping to get a podcast for you guys pretty soon here. I think there's supposed to be Mithra Pyra gameplay tomorrow. We'll do a live reaction to that as well. I mean, a lot of things happen. I'm glad to be back. Let's get back on the grind, baby. Hashtag intensity. Even though today is Wednesday, and I technically, last couple days was just playing P5 Strikers. Don't worry, you guys will see me play that because we got to get back on that Twitch grind. But let's see the State of Play. I saw a lot of you were not super thrilled about this State of Play. You were lukewarm on it. But let's see. Let's find out. Let's see how it is. I got my pen and paper here, or notebook. Let's see. And also I do know a couple of the big announcements. I think Kina Bridge of Spirits got a release date, and Final Fantasy VII Intergrade trailer. Right? That's like two of the biggest ones. Let's see what else is in here, though. I'm interested to see.
Some very unexpected developments in your future.
So Crash 4 is back? Or are we getting a free update to Crash 4?
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Luke Stover, creative producer at Toy Store Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Awesome. That's actually pretty good. I need to go back and play this and finish this up.
Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. We find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals.
Game very fun. I know it didn't sell well, but it's cool that this is getting a PS5 update.
Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave. But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second.
Notice they said targeting 60 frames, so they might not get there.
Probably some errands to run. There's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple Atom's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his dingo dot. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash
I thought something universe? Nasty when you said that.
Get up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio.
Look good for the PlayStation 5 headset owners there.
A sign of true Bandicoot master.
Pulse headset.
Genetically mutated marsupial loses way. Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress.
Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. This is a fun, free update. Well, hopefully it's free, right?
I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring their incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%.
Okay, cool.
And one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th.
So I'm assuming we get that for free. You seem very vague on that a little bit. I'm assuming it is. So the PS5 version, March 12th. Okay.
The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated
I am actually very excited about this game. Returnal looks very cool. They pushed it back to April, right?
Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers.
This looks really fun.
Mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies.
Okay, they're going even deeper with the gameplay, but the earlier gameplay, this looks really cool. This looks like a, you know, traditional Housemarque game like Resogun a little bit. I like this is their like first foray in 3D, right? Like big time 3D.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique
Yo, this looks sick, man.
Combat situations prove challenging.
Might be my birthday gift.
Death is only the beginning.
Okay, so you're supposed to keep dying.
Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different. Enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control.
I'm liking
this. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Yo! I'm very excited to have this on my PS5.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine.
So this is kind of like their version of Bloodborne, but like a fast-paced third-person shooter.
That can't be here.
It's not technically a shmup. I don't know what to call it.
My memories now was that not fully. They're corroded.
I think this is gonna do very well, guys. This looks really good. This looks like a really good exclusive for Sony for PS5. I know some of you are trying so hard to get a PS5, and a lot of you are waiting for a PS5. I think PS5 is definitely worth it just for the Demon Souls alone, in my personal opinion. Uh-oh, Silent Hill?
Exactly as it
No, it's definitely not it. Returnal looks sick, man. This looks good. It's like April 30th or something, I think, right?
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by a talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
We already saw this on the Nintendo Direct. Knockout City, okay.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bell Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles.
Makes sense that this kind of battle royal type game will be on everything.
Play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
These games are always interesting and fun. It's just people are always. I shouldn't say people. I think developers are always trying to look for that next Fortnite. But you never really know what's going to take off. It's interesting.
A new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this
crossplay, okay, that's good. Knockout City crossplay.
You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammates.
Interesting.
or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Valorant has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years.
Oh, it took them 4 years to make this game.
We'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcd.com to play early on PlayStation.
I don't know if that's me or the delay there. Not delay, but like a little bit of a frame rate. I don't know if that's them or that's me watching through the computer right now.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Slow Clap. Slow Clap. I think I've heard of them. Oh, wow. Ow. Ouchies. Ouchies. Ooh. You die and come back to life. A lot of games are doing this now. Roguelike. But I don't think we ever had a roguelike ninja game. Straight, like, hand combat ninja game. I shouldn't say ninja. It's kung fu. It's clearly kung fu. Pretty cool, though. Sifu. 2021, okay. So coming to PS4 as well.
Debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
This looks really good. Like, Solar Ash looks awesome. It's been a while since we heard about this. Hopefully we get a release date. Again, I tried to stay spoiler-free from that week of vacation. But it's good to be back. It's good to hear from everybody again.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston,
Even though this will be a
creative
video.
director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole, known as the Ultra Void.
I still want to play the Pathless. It's
Everything
still
in its
been a...
path. You play as Ray, a daring void runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save the world.
Hyperlight Drifter was a very fun game.
Agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in her huge world.
Very cool.
At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangers.
This is really... I hate to say it, but it's reminding me a lot of Pathless a little bit, but differently. In a different sort of way. This is more like rails and stuff. More platforming, I'm assuming.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow.
I saw some people complaining about indie
As you
games.
explore the Ultra,
And to me, I find that very strange because indie games are very good.
some of these creatures
They're
require
very,
speed,
very
precise
fun to
timing.
play. They are very unique usually as well. They don't have the budget. Not everything needs to be AAA. I mean, I think people are easy to write off indie games, but I think indie games are very good.
Wretched
This
starbeasts
helps your console
follow the key
tremendously.
to
If you don't think that, because you need to have a balance. You need AAA and indie, and then third party and low AA type games. Like, you need a little bit of everything to succeed.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer.
Obviously,
Giant spaces,
you want to have those big
movement,
AAAs that
flow of
Sony and
combat,
Nintendo
and
have. But
high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts.
you still
all
need
come
these
together
guys.
to
You
bring
still
to
need
place
indies
something
and
we
stuff.
think
This
is
looks
incredibly
really
unique,
good.
and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. we're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Okay, later this year, 2021. No official date. Still coming to both consoles.
Scary games, this next one is for you.
They said scary?
When
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's?
You were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Very cool, interesting. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. Scary bunny girl. Anybody want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? This is pretty cool.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Wow, they're going all in with it. Looks like you're going to be able to really explore this game. The production value went through the roof.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
Yo, this looks really good. That's a really good trailer.
There is more going on here than you realize.
I think we could tell. 2021, no official release date yet. I was hoping we get some more release dates here.
That was a chilling new look at
Looks
Five
very
Nights at
good.
Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour
Some
of
more Oddworld?
Soulstorm.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
Don't get me wrong on this one. I'm very happy to have Oddworld back, but I feel like we've seen this game 1,000 times already.
You
We've seen it like
reprise the
4
role
or
of
5
a
times already.
accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution. As you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platform,
It looks
which adds
good.
much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense
It's
of
good to
connection
see
is
Oddworld.
also
It really
reinforced
is.
through the use of the dual senses haptic
But we've seen a
feedback,
lot of gameplay
as you'll
from
now
it
be
already.
able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Okay, that's pretty cool with the DualSense. Like, you guys,
There are
most of
well
you
over
probably don't know,
1,000
but man,
fellow Mudokons that you must try to save
PS5
along
games
the way.
that take advantage
But they
of
are
the
far more than
adaptive
helpless
triggers
workers looking
and
to
the
be saved. When used
the
effectively,
DualSense's
you'll be
features,
able to solve
it's
puzzles,
really
harness
awesome.
their
It
combined
makes a
energy,
difference.
and be given the
Doesn't-
tools they need to
It
fight
sounds
alongside
minuscule
you.
when you say it out loud, but
And there
it
will be
makes a huge
times when the
difference.
extra
Like when you
hands
fire
will
a
be
gun,
needed as you
Borderlands
face
3 and
off
stuff like
against
that.
an array of
Pretty
heavily
awesome.
armed enemies that will stop at nothing to
Uh-oh.
find and
Uh-oh.
end Abe once and for
Ouchies. Oh my goodness.
all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use
That's
them to
pretty
craft
cool.
an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice.
I'll
But
be
there is
Agent
one
of
iconic
Chaos.
ability for our shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons
remember when my
against them,
buddy
or
Mitch
use them
first
to gain
showed me
access to paths still
Oddworld,
ahead.
Abe's Exodus, and he
The
did that. I was
Oddworld
like, man,
universe
it's
is
so
a
cool.
diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and
I thought that was
situations
the
that
coolest
require
thing
a
ever.
little more thought,
Shout out to the homie
patience,
Mitch.
and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites,
Friend of
and
the
ancient
channel and
forgotten
show.
lands. Here we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, There are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures,
That's
and
pretty
industrial
cool.
hazards that must be dodged,
Oh my
crossed,
goodness.
and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
April 6th, okay. There we go, I think that's good. Look how concerned he looks. He's like, oh no. Is this game on anything else? Is this on Xbox or PC? I'm assuming, yeah.
Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Oh, this one I'm very excited about.
It's
Kina.
time to catch up with Kina, Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw
Kina,
in
what?
June PS5
Kina,
showcase.
Kina. I'm gonna say Kina. Very excited about this one too. This one looks very fun to play. Reminds me of Pikmin for some reason. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it does remind me of Pikmin. Aw. Squish! That'd be pretty nice.
Rot seems like fun to you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello,
Uh-oh.
Spirit. I seek passage to the sacred mountain shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine.
Music sounds good. This looks really good. I said that like 100 times this video. I apologize, but kind of easy to please. I'm always open-minded to playing a lot of different games, and that's the whole point of this channel, is to get outside your comfort zone and play a lot of different games you wouldn't think you would. A lot of Japanese-centric games, you know, new Sony exclusive, nice indie games like this, nice production value.
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. We must help these spirits move to reach the mountain.
Maybe that's how you get new powers. That's how that shaman gave it to you.
You have to go now.
Combat looks fun. This looks like a very, very fantastic game. This has great potential. We'll see with final product, but this might be one I pick up day one. This one looked, when this was first announced, before the PS5 was revealed, or when the PS5 was revealed, like this was one of the games. This, Pathless, and obviously all their AAA games were fantastic. Oh, wow. So I already knew that this one got a release date. I don't remember what it was, though.
Spirit guide is the lonely one.
August 24th. Okay, we gotta wait a little bit
Now let's
longer,
settle
but
in for
I'm
a
okay with
stylish
it.
new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed
Okay,
by
some
Kina
more
Arcade.
Deathloop. That's coming out May, right?
What?
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
This is Ramblin' Frank's matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold. The visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion, falling deeper slide.
This game has a lot of potential too. I mean, this looks very good. Again, May is pretty stacked. Resident Evil and Mass Effect is what I'm picking up that month. So this one has to sit out. But great team, great concept. This team is officially technically a Microsoft team now. So it's interesting, but Microsoft said they would honor both Sony exclusives, which is pretty cool. So we see Tango Gameworks' game here. Probably not yet. That probably got pushed back a little bit. Ouch. Oh. This game looks like some great nonsensical fun. Like, just crazy shit's going on. It's like the nicest way to put it. I get like the feeling of, I don't know if that's the style they're going for, but I get the feeling of James Bond. Well, James Bond and what's that other one? Crank. Where he just can't stop. Alright. Another really good trailer for Deathloop. See, this definitely would win a lot of people over, I think.
The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Language, sir. This is, not really a kid-friendly channel. So excuse my language, I apologize for some of it.
How about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
2020? Ah, the Final Fantasy VII remake. I can see why a lot of people were confused with this as well. But I'll try to kind of get it. It's going to be really fun to see this on PS5 though. I saw this and Kina were the two ones I saw. Everything else I didn't know about, which is pretty cool. So there was still a lot of surprises for me on this. Yo, spoilers. Spoilers,
Well,
man.
guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Yeah, I already know of her too. Yuffie's in this, yeah.
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are.
New
Someone's
characters,
been expecting you.
I think,
What's
right?
with you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sona Kusakue. Where's Clown?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume.
So this is like in the middle of what's going on in your journey with Cloud and them. I'm guessing with Yuffie's DLC here. It's really interesting to see Yuffie this early because you don't see her. So they're definitely adding some new lore here and stuff. I think that other guy's a new character. That was pretty cool. That was sick combo. I think we also found out this is only... Is that Titus? Only 2 chapters, I think, right?
I'm not your
Okay.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
All right. Intergrade.
Now, let the hunt begin.
6/10. So June.
Get down here,
PS5 upgrade. It definitely looks way better. I mean, it looked fantastic on PS4. This was one of the best looking games last year. But it's cool to see the PS5 upgrade. Very excited to get another free plat. I will replay it anyway, though. Yeah, the textures look like that was probably the biggest issue on PS4. Was the textures weren't fog effects. Okay. Hella spoilers right now. They're like showing everything. The power of the PS5, baby. What it do, baby? What it do? Ah, the classic theme. So, very odd, interesting situation for some people in this. Because this game is free on Plus right now. Classic difficulty added, okay. Oh, they added photo mode. Very cool. They're adding a lot to this, so... Ooh. I know what you guys are going to be doing with Tifa now. I know what you guys are going to be doing with Tifa now. And maybe Yuffie. Their combos look pretty sick.
You see that?
That's how we just do it.
Yep.
Kind of like the new guy's voice. At least he seems very new. He looks very different. So, if you already own the PS4 version, you get the copy for free. But we still have to buy Yuffie. Yuffie's PS5 exclusive. Let me get this right. They gave out Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation Plus right now for March. So you can download that, but you do not get the free version to the PS5. So,
And that's
boom.
our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
To be honest with you guys, I don't want to seem like a Sony pony or anything. But even with knowing a couple of the big titles and releases in here, I know there's no God of War or Horizon or Ratchet. I know a lot of people want to see that or Gran Turismo. But I thought this was very solid. I don't know, I'm just not so nitpicky because I just really love video games. It's my passion. It's my favorite thing. Video games are so awesome. I just like diving into new stories, new worlds and stuff. It's like reading a book that most people would. And for me, it's usually Japanese role-playing games. But I kind of like that we're getting an upgrade to free PS5 upgrade to Crash and Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you already own it anyway. I'm glad people got Final Fantasy VII Remake for free on Plus, but yeah, you're going to have to pay. I mean, it's just how the cookie crumbles. The indie stuff does not bother me. Returnal and Kina Bridge of Spirits looks so good, and so does Solar Ash. I like all those titles. I mean, we've seen Oddworld 100 times and Deathloop 100 times, but still, those were good deep dives to people who are excited, and I know there's got to be a ton of people that are excited about that. So again, I don't want to seem like a Sony pony, but I understand where people are coming from. There's no wow factor yet for a lot of people for State of Play. There's not that big God of War, Horizon moment yet, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna take time. You know, they're not, like, Sony doesn't do E3 anymore, so there's gonna be plenty more State of Plays. We got some release dates, and that's really awesome. Shout out to Lou. Skip to my Lou, friend of the channel and show. Been on the pod quite a few times, helps me out. He actually said he really enjoyed this, and I have to agree with him. I think this was good. I think this was very solid. I don't think this was awful. You know, it was only 30 minutes. It's not like an hour and a half presentation. A lot of you didn't like the Nintendo Direct. He said the Nintendo Direct was just okay. I thought it was, you know, average to solid. Like, it wasn't awful. But that was like 2 hours. Like, people were expecting a lot more for that, obviously. And I think a lot of people expected a lot for this State of Play 2, probably, because they want to see God of War and Horizon. I don't understand that. But let's just be honest. If we do see one of those games here, does this make this, you know, a 10 out of 10 showing for most people? I don't think so. But I don't want to rate it or anything like that, but I thought it was fine. I liked it. I liked for what it is. Maybe because I always keep my expectations low. I don't always expect to see the next super big thing. They got games. You know, it's an interesting time right now. You know, we're going kind of post-pandemic, you know, a little bit. And they're trying to get the year right. They're trying to make sure to see what games are going to be out this year. And I think Returnal is going to be fantastic. You know, and then a free upgrade to Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was, you know, nominated for Game of the Year last year. Fantastic. Really, really good. Really, really good. Solid performance. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, my reaction to the Sony State of Play. I know it's been a while, but I was on family vacation. Again, shout out to my uncle, aunt, and my little cousin Jack. Love you guys and gals very, very much. Very interesting. I know it's an interesting situation for, as you can see, Maximilian Dude on the right. Very interesting situation with Yuffie, though, and how they're handling that for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I just want to know price. Most likely will buy it, but I just want to know the price of it. And hopefully it's not an arm and a leg. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind was like $30. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to that. But I've been your fellow Straussman, the GG. Make sure you smash the hell out of the like button. Comment down below what you thought of the State of Play. Yes, I know I am late to the party. I'll be back tomorrow with a live reaction, live stream to Mithra and Pyra for Smash Brothers. And then we'll do the Pokemon Direct Friday. And hopefully I'll get you a pod soon. Yes, there's going to be more pods, live streams, and stuff on this channel. I know it's been like a wall of reactions lately. But, you know, the year's just getting started for a lot of these companies. So it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. Like how E3 is going to be and so forth. But I've been your fellow Straussman, the GG. I'm outie.